Hi, my name is Zoe. I am the Tipsy Psychic, and today we're going to talk about the compatibility between a Sagittarius Capricorn Cusp, a Sagicorn, and a Leo. This couple has a long journey. Their journey is all about embracing the new and letting go of the old. If it's not working, get rid of it. Be open to change and stop getting stuck in routines or old-fashioned standards, because there is nothing old about this couple. You may feel like you keep getting caught up in scenarios that have nothing to do with you. Nothing. You won't really have a say in the drama that you both experience. What's that? Oh, I'm sorry. You don't even have a say. You just find yourself in messes like, well, here I am. I'm in a mess. As a couple, you radiate a powerful energy, Whatever are you going to do with that energy? Will you let it go to waste? Will you harness it? You really need to dig deep and intimately try to understand your Leo. You need to get up in their grill and find out exactly who they are. Remember, you don't have all the solutions. You may feel at times that you know what to do, but it may leave you feeling more confused afterwards. So it's not always about solving a problem. I mean, sometimes it's just about being there for your Leo. I'm not liking this thing. I'm gonna take it off. But it's not always about having to fix something, you know? You must find a way to focus your energy into something practical. Okay. You both have a very similar sense of humor. You know how to make each other laugh, but don't try to keep making something work if it's not working. Bad habits die hard. You gotta dig that bad habit a grave. I mean, where else will you bury it? Look, neither one of you has much of a say about what happens in your relationship. Karma usually has a part in how things play out. It's like someone else is calling all the shots for you both, and karma's a bitch sometimes. Karma is a bitch. I mean, it's like the universe is more in charge of your love life than you are. That's crazy. But that's also very powerful. Keep that in mind. Like, it's sort of like you were meant to meet, if that's the case. Think about it. Your Leo would ignite a spark deep within you. Work on being more compassionate towards your Leo, okay? You really need to understand how they are feeling. Be careful about getting on this emotional roller coaster. It is a crazy ride. And I would know because I am obsessed with roller coasters. I love you, Six Flags. Why aren't you open right now? Oh, well, there's a giant scary virus going on, but okay. Anyway, just be careful. Be careful. It's a crazy ride, and you just can't let things get so out of hand because there's no going back. Your mood swings may want to take the front seat right next to your Leo. So if it's like a roller coaster, you're all sitting in the front. There's you, there's your Leo, and there is your mood swings. Yikes. You want things to last? Well, you cannot let your mood swings get out of hand, okay? You both want to make a very positive impact on the world around you, and that is very powerful. You both really appreciate history and tradition, but you are also a very progressive couple at the same time. It's about finding that healthy balance. Your path is already set the minute you commit to each other. It has its direction and it is moving forward, but it doesn't mean that either one of you know exactly what direction it's moving in. You seem to boost your Leo's energy when you're around them. They are seduced by your passion. You both are very different people, and you know it. And you need to find a way to get past what you don't have in common. Don't forget to keep your eyes open. You don't have to stay in your own lane. Like, a lot might be going on in your Leo's lane that you don't know about. Don't isolate yourselves. Remember to hang out with your friends and family. I mean, if you're quarantined together, that's probably a different story, but Try not to isolate yourselves. Keep in touch. You got to socialize. Also, share your friends. You both are intense and emotional. And it's not a bad thing, but it also means that your disagreements can be very heated and intense. You may be overly sensitive, okay? And your Leo knows how to get a rise out of you. You both rely highly on experience and like trusting your gut, but fate brings you together. If you are in a relationship with a Leo, it's because it was meant to be. It's destiny. Your love is like trying to disarm a bomb. You have to be very careful and handle things very delicately. You have to meet your Leo halfway. Find a middle ground. It's okay for your Leo to not agree with you on everything. They are entitled to their opinions. Try to be more positive. Try to be more optimistic. And avoid putting yourself down. No one likes a downer. Try not to make the situation even more negative. Look on the bright side of life. You may like how passionate you both are. Sometimes things can get intense. And it may feel thrilling, like the tension between the both of you that's going on is meant to be. Look, romantic relationships between the two of you, it's tricky with a Leo. It's tricky. You both have this powerful ability to plan things out and use your brain. Mindset is a huge part of this match. You usually don't charge full speed ahead and just jump into a relationship with a Leo. You usually take a more cautious approach, which is not a bad thing. You need to be very diverse in the way that you communicate. If talking it out isn't working, then find another method to express yourself. Find another way to say what you need to say. Sorry to burst your bubble, but you are not always right. It is possible that your Leo knows what to do at times. It's possible. Know when to let them take over. I mean, honestly, you're never really in control of your relationship anyway, right? This karma, this fate. Fate has something in store for you both. And there is nothing you can really do about it. I do believe in free will, okay? But this is like testing those boundaries here. Like, you may think that you're choosing, but it's all an illusion. It's really rare to find a couple so driven by fate. Like, often a couple meets for a reason, you know, like it's meant to be. But they're never really driven as a couple by it. It's really interesting. It's like, it's rare to have a relationship where things are so out of their hands. Be careful of fighting early on. That's a bad sign. If you disagree a lot when you're dating, then it may only get worse as time goes on. Red flag! You would need your Leo to be tolerant and patient with you and listen to you when you need to vent. But that's not really what the Leo is going to offer you. All right, I'm not saying they can't do that, but I'm saying like that's not their packaging, you know? If they are going to sell themselves, like it's not like patient and tolerant and sitting back while you vent. That's not really like what they're selling when they're like trying to date, you know, like that's not their package. Not even the premium one. Romantic affairs with a Leo would be lustful and profound. It won't be easy to be friends with a Leo because of how extroverted they are. And you are definitely, usually, more of an introvert. It may feel like you're too different. Some healthy competition may help you bond as friends with a Leo. You can't focus too much of your energy on each other or things won't go your way. You both may be foodies, so restaurant dates are important. Your Leo needs a partner who doesn't have all the down times the way you do. The mopey moods. They need to have the spotlight, and they would need you to praise them. And that is not usually your thing. It makes you feel like you're sucking up, you know? You're not a suck up. You both have a strong private life, and at times your relationship is like a double life. You are both able to open up in a way and share your secretive sides with each other. You give each other access to your inner worlds. You often first start dating on the down low, like in secret. or you keep your relationship very private. The only way you both are going to succeed is by finding a way to get through being such polar opposites. You will love how free you feel within the confines of the relationship and how original your Leo's thought process is. You admire their creativity. It turns you on. As friends, it is crucial that you establish clear boundaries. If you can use the love you share by channeling it into like a creative endeavor, that could really help. It's hard for you to be what you need each other to be. So it's often a struggle to make things work. Not impossible, actually nowhere near impossible, but it can be difficult. You may feel like you need to get the hell out of there after a while. Run away, you know, escape. Save yourself. Your outburst and fight may be very dramatic, especially if they do something that bothers you. You may feel like they should have known better, but they're not mind readers, okay? You're not really into showing off your relationship. You don't need everyone to know who you're dating. That's not how things play out. You may feel like your Leo is too assertive for your taste. You both may be thrill seekers. Often this couple is the adrenaline junkie couple. Maybe you are literally on that roller coaster together. You like to do risky things. You may be frenemies. You can have a love-hate friendship with your Leo. Marriage between these two signs, they need tradition, but also they need to be forward-thinking. Marriages can also be very emotional. It can leave one of you feeling very depressed. It may feel gloomy after a while. Sex would not be a problem, but what gets in the way is the mood swings. Yikes. That depression, the emotional drama that this couple may find themselves in, yeah, that definitely gets in the way. Leo won't always appreciate how quiet you can be. Like, you're not like the kind of person that needs to say everything out loud all the time, you know? So when you don't react to something, they will come up with their own thinking, like their own thoughts about it. This is what they probably are thinking. This is probably what that means, you know? Like, they'll jump to conclusions about it. Leo might start overthinking things. They may think you're not saying anything because you're judging them, or you're not being honest with them, not being real. As friends, you both might like playing extreme sports or just doing like challenging hobbies, you know? You both are daredevils. You may also have an on and off again friendship. It's important to stay up to date with what is new in the world and incorporate it into your marriage. You may feel like your Leo is just too pushy and that they like to boss you around too much. If you want this to work, you both may want to seek therapy. You need to handle your emotions. Listen, while fate may have stuff in store for your relationship, you both still can do stuff. Like, you're not powerless, okay? So there are ways you can make this work. Obviously, the end result will be up to the universe to decide, but there are ways that you can make this work. A Leo might have trouble with dealing with your need to stop talking and to keep to yourself. But remember, when things are good, they are really good, like really good. They outweigh all the bad. And they make this relationship totally worth it. So to answer anyone's question about whether this works or not, to be honest, that's up to fate, that's up to the universe, but there are definitely ways you can help make this work and help make it a better experience and, you know, enjoy yourselves and enjoy love. And this, hopefully this helps you be aware of some of the things you can work on and some of the things they can work on. And I really hope that this helped. Please subscribe to my channel if you like this video and if you want to see more. Also, comment below if you are a Sagicorn, Sagittarius Capricorn Cusp, or if you are a Leo. I would love to hear from you in the comments section below. Tell me what you think. Did you agree with this? Have you dated one another? Are you interested in, you know, each other? Like, let me know. I want to know because that's how I learn. That's how I understand. So I'm always really interested to hear your stories. And yeah, happy to help. Bye-bye.